friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
What she wanted. I hated that.
Well, that sucked ass primarily because one, that was a trope, but she was like that from the very beginning. Even when they showed her as a fucking kid,
Kicked in the door. I'm the Avatar.
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
And I'm like instantly annoyed.
Yeah, it's like that is the stereotypical trope, and that she showed no fucking growth at that point.
Nope.
It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, I saw more growth out of Toph, and she was old by that point.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck out of there. I wasn't
I
interested.
also think they kind of ruined Toph, too. They made her character too one-dimensional by the time she was old.
Yeah.
And I was like, Toph had so much emotional growth in that several months she was traveling with them than you guys are displaying right now. And I get that people can go through trauma and people can change and people can close off and become shitty. They kind of made her a different person. And I was like, I don't agree with this narrative.
It made her a different person to push the other characters and stuff that they wanted to push outside of her. Because if you think about it, Toph in the Avatar series, was she the lead character? No. Right? What's her name was more like the lead than anything. But Toph was a strong female character.
Yeah.
And she wasn't.
Fucking was.
And she wasn't. That's why everybody loves her. She wasn't just a trope. And even though she was fucking blind, you didn't take her for fucking granted.
Nope.
If you did, you was gonna pay for that shit. She had earthbend a way to make you understand that that's not how that shit's gonna go down with her. Her size didn't matter. Her blindness or disability didn't matter. Nobody treated her soft because of that shit. And she made sure you didn't. She was not a trope. She was a strong female character.
Somebody pointed out, they used as an example of her strength and her growth to trust in other people. In the final battle between Ozai and Aang, when they're all on the blimps, and at one point, Sokka is injured and hanging off the edge of the blimp with nothing but a boomerang, with several Fire Nation soldiers surrounding him on planks on either side, and all he can do is hang on to Toph with one hand, who can't see, and all she can feel is the heat of the sea of fire beneath her. Right. And she kind of tears up, but she doesn't freak out because she trusts him. And I'm just like, Toph knew. And even if she knew in that moment she might die, she was like, had this like awareness of, for the greater good, it was worth it, you know?
That's not a trope. Korra?
Toph is my bitch. Korra's the worst. Even fucking Katara and all of her grandstanding.
Thank you. I was forgetting her fucking name for some reason.
Katara has a really annoying habit of anytime somebody goes through something, she's like, my mom died, and we're like, we fucking get it. I mean, I'm really sorry, sweetie, but we fucking get it. Like, every single time someone's like, I have really serious trauma and like devastation in my past, and she's like, oh, you think I know? And you're like, okay.
But what about me?
Yeah. She's super irritating, but even she has their moments of being super fucking irritating, and all the time in between, like, she realized, like, the time that she was being competitive and a dick to Aang over him waterbending faster than her, so she stole that scroll. By the end of the episode, she figured out what she had done wrong. You know what I mean? The shit where she was getting all wet over what a cool kid Jet was. And she was like, I made Jet a hat. And like, fucking Sokka was like,
the waterbender got wet.
Yeah. No, and Sokka's like, Jet's trash. Jet's gonna kill people. He's a bully. And she's like, I don't believe you. And then at the end of the episode, she fucking iced him to a tree. She learns her lessons eventually. She's just thirsty as fuck.
And she can waterbend and she's thirsty.
Oh, she can fucking bloodbend. Oh. Somebody made a really good meme about how they finally sleep together. Somebody did like a doodle where they finally sleep together, and she was like, that's it? I waited how many years? I went through a war with you? And he's just like, babe, I can't. And then she's like,
oh, God. She bloodbended.
Yeah. so fucking
Black
good.
Bennett is no airbender. That's fucked up.
That was so fucking funny.
Oh my god, that's. I gotta remember that one.
I'll try to find it.
I gotta remember that. That'll make a good geek joke.
Yeah, I'll try to find it. It was a meme that somebody drew in one of my Facebook avatar groups. I never get on Facebook unless I'm like, what's going on with the avatar today?
I never get on Facebook
I
because
hate Facebook. It's so useless.
that was probably it. I fucking hate Facebook. I mean, yeah. It used to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
After the shit I went through, it was no longer fun and no longer a place I actually hung out and spent any time because I've gotten to more arguments over something on Facebook than has been useful.
Yeah.
And they have never been like
People
fact
get real brave on
fact
the
based. It's never been fact based reasons to be upset with me on Facebook.
Oh.
Well, you put this on Facebook, so fucking what?
Oh, that's book 2. Yeah. I
What?
was looking at the compendium in hardback as book 1.
Oh no.
What the hell? You're supposed to have smoke coming up if that's the case. So stupid! Stupid game.
Yeah, blame it on Diamond.
Blame it on what?
So blame it on Diamond.
Diamond?
Yeah, because a month into quarantine, they pulled all the books back and didn't send anything.
Oh, I was yelling at the game.
Oh, something different. Okay,
I
never
was
mind.
like, do you play this game? Is there something I don't know? Because like the pages, when you catch all of the characters that you need to catch, the first round, you prestige the page and it becomes bronze and so on and so forth to gold. Mm-hmm. So when you said diamond, I was like, are there more pages?
No. Pete and Zach are the ones playing the Harry Potter one. Because Pete will come in and he'll do his Pokemon and then he'll do his
his
do
name
his
in the
Harry
game
Potter.
is Spurious Featherby, and I send
Wow.
him gifts in the game every day.
Nice. Yeah, he needs some friends on that shit. I know Zach plays it too. I don't play it because I'm like, dude,
Zach never plays. Like, I mean, he plays, but like
plays that about as much as he plays Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I don't have any interaction with him on here. I mean, the most interaction you can have with somebody besides like going up and meeting with them and doing a battle is sending them gifts. And I've never sent or received Zach a single gift from Zach because his thing is grayed out, which means like I must have sent him a gift months ago and he never opened it because he's never on.
Yeah. It could be his GPS.
I think he said one time that his Wi-Fi is spotty at his house, so he doesn't want to use data to play the game, and it takes a lot. And I'm like, bro, that's what unlimited is for. It's the shit.
It is.
I love it. I got one overage fee one time, learned my lesson, was like, never again, let's get the unlimited.
Nah, I feel always
shit was
unlimited.
hella expensive.
Like, oh, I went over my limit. Fuck all that. I've heard about that. Nothing about that. Over
You can't. Justice League, and you're like, no.
What? You didn't hear that Zack Snyder was doing the Snyder Cut next year?
I didn't think that was a downside.
Of the Batman one?
Or the Justice League? Yeah, HBO Max. It's going to be like
Nobody wants HBO Max.
6 episodes. They're giving him money to do the Snyder Cut of the Justice League movie.
Sweet. Baby J. When will he stop it?
Well, it was the fans and AT&T and wants to sell HBO Max. So that's the same thing I said. It's like, what the fuck is HBO Max? Like
Reruns of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which runs on every single channel.
Is that what it is?
No, John Oliver was making fun, even though he's on HBO, he was making fun of how ridiculous HBO is getting.
Right.
And he was like, you can get such classic, universally beloved shows like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which is also already airing on every other channel.
It's fucking stupid.
I love it.
No, I don't hate cable.
I used to
I owe a lot of my fond memories to cable, so I shouldn't say that. But I don't like cable companies getting into streaming because all they're doing is turning streaming services into fucking cable.
Yeah.
Which I don't like.
Yeah.
It's like,
right now,
fuck.
it's really beneficial for me since I'm still a student. I get massive discounts. So right now, I have, for a while, they cut off one of these deals, but for a while, I had HBO bundled with Hulu and Spotify for a grand total of $8. I had Hulu and Spotify for $5, and HBO could do a student add-on for $3.
Right.
But it only lasted like a year, 6 months or something. So, anyways, then it shot up to $16, or the HBO itself shot up to $16, and I was like, bye. We don't need you. I already finished Watchmen. I finished Insecure. I'm done. It's fine.
Yeah. Like,
Game of Thrones is over.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. You have nothing good for me. No, that's the thing. And then the shows that they start doing now is just to rope you into getting their service. But I don't want to pay for the service every month.
Yeah, Billy pirates everything. He's like...
What other reason would you have for all this streaming shit? It's only to pirate this shit.
Yeah, Billy was like, let me get your... Because I have an Amazon Fire Stick. And he was like, let me get it. And I'm like, why? And he was like, I'll jailbreak it for you. And I was like, He was like, yeah, you just get everything. And I was like,
Please do. I don't know what happened, and I'm happy that it did. It's like, nah, I just don't. I don't. I stopped. The whole point of getting online and watching stuff, which was like having Hulu and stuff like that, was to keep from having to have cable. Hello.
What's really going on?
I don't know. What's really going on with you?
Man, just happy y'all open.
We've been open. Where you been?
Man.
Hiding in the house? Stuck in the house?
Yeah, with a 97-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Oh, so you've been going crazy is what you're saying. Well, you let the old one watch the young one, or the young one watch the old one?
No, my mom is around right now.
I joke.
Well, it's serious.
Signal. Yeah, it's been interesting. I can say that much.
You have. And that's just being nice.
No, that actually wasn't.
It is. That's the nice version.
It is.
You know you can get down and nasty.
Yeah, I can. You're right.
Yeah, we gonna be honest about that now.
It's been.
We the same time.
Yeah, you're right.
So you know you behaving right now.
Now, see, I am behaving because it's Gemini month, so part of me is happy, and the other half is like, "Oh, motherfucker."
Oh, God.
You know, it was a full moon eclipse last night, right?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it. I wanted to see it though.
It was pretty when it was still a full moon, but then when it started to lower, it got like too small for it to look cool.
I had an older, we're talking like 70-some-year-old lady walk up to me and go, "Are you having an affair with my husband?" I was at the meat market.
You said yes, bitch. She said, how did you find out?
Wait, she goes, "Is that his baby, my 6-year-old son?"
Obviously crazy.
Blood. I was so blowed, I pulled my mask down and go, "Bitch, what? Are you serious?"
You gotta play into stuff like that. When life presents you a comedic situation like that, you gotta lean into that motherfucker. Like,
Blood,
yes,
that man.
And that is his baby.
Oh my God! You know,
This motherfucker coming home with you tonight because I don't feel like raising him today.
Oh my God! You know what? And that's when my partner was like, "Blood, you should have told her, bitch, are you getting my child support money together?"
Yes, take your ass back home and make sure he cutting that check right.
Man, I was like, really just like, whoa. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, you know what? Let me go home. I'm gonna just go home, man. And just hide in my room somewhere. This is ridiculous.
Well, that's just people, man. They've been cooped up for too damn long. They start getting nutty.
That shit was deep though.
It was.
She was like, yeah. Y'all been, cause I see you around the hood. I said, lady, I'm at the meat market.
I see you around the hood. I'm at the meat market.
By me, baby.
I'm picking up some meat.
You want some ribs? Damn. Man, I was like, okay, full moon, and then Mercury is gonna go into retrograde.
Oh
Venus is
yeah.
in retrograde.
Yeah. See, this is not the good
It's
time.
Venus is in retrograde. That's why nobody's gonna get laid the whole month.
Because it's fucking it up.
It's not working. It's not.
And everything.
The chi is not working right.
Well, Venus rules like love and sex.
And
So when,
relationships, yeah.
yeah, so when Venus is in retrograde,
No, I
Somebody's
can
getting
totally
divorced.
understand it.
I run from all
Let's do
retrogrades.
it. Let's do it. And then he says something, and it's like, oh God,
He said, "Okay." Why'd you say okay like that?
man.
Like what? Like you just get it all the time.
It was
What are
me
you talking
that
about?
time.
You
No, I called him.
we
and he
live
was
together.
like, look, I called him and he was like, is everything okay? What you mean? Who house you at? Who you laying up with? Since when I can't call you? What's the problem? I was like, okay, calm down. You tripping. I was like, nah, I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping. My spidey sink. I'm tense and tingly all in this motherfucker.
Tense and tingly in this
I was
motherfucker.
like, I see what's going down. Now you can't answer your phone, Craig.
Tell that bitch I'm gonna beat her ass.
Man.
That's hilarious. Damn, I did miss this one.
It's sick. It's real sick.
Yeah, well, it's still the beginning of the month too. Y'all got all that extra shit going on right now.
we're not all on the same cycle.
Y'all close to the same cycle.
No, we're not.
No.
Look,
Listen, two of us just said no.
I know.
You're outnumbered and you're wrong.
No, that's not how this one works. Every woman around me cycles around the same time.
Well, that's because of women in general, if they hang out a lot, they cycle around the same
Women
time.
around me, not women around each other.
It's not the exception that proves against the rule, okay? Like,
So it was last week.
For me? No? That's why I'm just telling. Here. Show you my-
Don't pull up an app because I'm gonna laugh at you. 'Cause my daughter has an
I
app.
track it with an app.
My daughter has an app too. I said, that's weird. What is somebody doing?
God.
What is somebody's server doing with all that information on women's app? Women's cycles. It's like I asked the question, people look at me strange. But they put the information in the app. Somebody's server in Silicon Valley has. And the NSA can look in on it. Like, yes, and you could see that so many women in the US of above this age have their periods around this time.
You so awful. So awful.
I just thought it was weird. I said, I always thought that was private information, baby girl. She said, no, but it's easy. It's like, nah. I was like, I'm old school. We track that shit on a calendar. Like, the one day you couldn't get it, you like, okay.
Well, the app is a calendar. It just sends you a notification like 2 to 3 days early to let you know about impending symptoms and to remember to track it in case of like illness or something.
Winter is coming.
Hi!
Winter is coming. The red wedding is upon us.
I still gotta go to Lucky's.
Oh my God.
This is awful. But no, it's not even like that. But like when Mercury gets in retrograde, then everything just starts really fucking
Yeah,
up.
see, you Scorpio like me. Mercury in retrograde is not a good time.
Because we can't talk.
Because somebody gonna get their fucking feelings hurt.
Yeah.
It's like, it don't matter what come out. It's all venom. It's like, it all sound like venom. It's like, I can't have a conversation
That's
right
why
now.
I just go hide.
I don't hide.
Well,
I just go in my hole.
Because you know Mercury also controls, since it controls all forms of communication, it also controls technology.
Yeah.
So like when I'm at home, I'm like, I'm not texting nobody.
Everything
I'm
is
not
fucking
getting
up.
online. That's Facebook fight season.
That's usually when I notice it because the tech is fucking up first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what
Or
the
your
fuck?
car.
Yes.
Yeah, bullshit.
Talk to
There was
Ba-
one fucking, you know those
Talk to
tile
baby
things
girl.
that feed your keys?
Yes.
There was one day, I couldn't find my keys, the tile wasn't working, I go to get in my car, my check engine light is on, I'm like, I give up, and then I checked the thing on Instagram, and it was like, Mercury's in retrograde. I'm like, I emailed my sister, I was like, I think I'm cool.
4066. Yeah, that's usually when I find out that my daughter will give me updates because it's happened to me so many times. She'll call me and let me know, like, yeah, you know Mercury's in retrograde, Dad. So, oh, thanks for the heads up, baby.
I'm not gonna just go through it.
So somebody else was telling me about shadow grade, where when Mercury, the next couple days after Mercury goes back direct,
Yeah, made it easy.
fucks everybody up even worse.
Yeah.
Blood. I'm getting like my grandmother. I try to dump it
Sort
out.
it out.
Yeah. Blood.
Is it in
That's
there?
how you know you're getting hella close to 50.
Man,
Blood, I be going.
it looks like the right amount.
Or people talk to you and you be like, oh God, this is so trivial. I can't have this conversation with you.
No.
My patience is gone.
Well, the Scorpio, man, yes, you're getting close to 50. My patience. This is what I worried about when I hit 30, because I knew it then that my patience,
Yeah.
at the rate it was going, by the time I got to this age, it was going to be gone as fuck, and I'm going to be that old bastard you don't want to deal with.
Yeah,
Like,
just
fuck
like,
him.
No, you're
Fuck
the motherfucker
him.
that hits people.
He's an asshole. That old man ain't about shit. It's like, no, he just honest. Nah, he ain't about shit. It's like, it's both.
Because we just tell people, fuck off, okay?
Yeah.
Just go.
No, it's like straight dead face. Like,
He's been crazy for years.
fuck out of my face. I'm done with you. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
It's like, don't talk to me. Or either we ignore you totally.
Yeah. You got a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't have a problem. I just don't like you.
I used to get whoopings as a little kid because I used to tell people that. Adult stuff.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. I'd be like, I don't like you.
What they say, hard head make a soft behind. My ass is soft for a reason. But my head is sturdy as shit.
I'm getting it back though. I got a 6-year-old Libra.
He's gonna try to balance you out.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do good with Libras, but so he might be common.
My dad, he was born on my dad's birthday.
Uh-huh.
So it's like I got it just like, I told my dad, I said, nigga, you never prayed for nothing, but you prayed for this, didn't you?
I know you did this to me, Dave.
In the hospital.
I know you did this to me.
That's how I was doing it. I was like, this is all your fault. And then, you know, so his dad was about the color of your mask. So, but my father is 15 shades lighter, this color yellow. So when my baby came out, his dad was like, I was like, blood, we're black, shut up.
That was my son was born, right?
No, you didn't look.
My son was born, his mama is like this color. With his mask, right? You see what my color is. And then there were some things like it might not have been my baby or whatever.
It was never that.
My son came out. It brought him into the next room. I'm standing there with my mother looking at him. I'm like, that ain't my kid. My mother's like, shut up, boy. They all come out looking like that. And I'm like, he better get a lot fucking darker.
Yes, look at his ears.
He dark as fuck.
No.
He like right in between me and her. His complexion is right in between
My
me
son
and her.
is a beautiful, he's probably like a little, just one little shade darker than you. But look, when I would take him out as a baby, people go, that ain't your baby.
You still that kid for? Why do you take that kid?
What the fuck is wrong with you people? What?
Somebody mama looking for that kid.
I was like this lady had to pull this lady off of me at Walmart.
My
Her
granddaughter
friend.
like that. My granddaughter pale as fuck. It's like, her mama Italian,
Look.
her daddy brown. She gon'
My great grandmother.
Everybody keep asking me that shit like when I'm melanin coming in. Like, man, if you don't shut the fuck up asking me that shit, it come in when it come in.
My great grandmother is from France. My grandmother is real French Creole.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm like, what? My mom's hair is beautiful, but you know, I got that.
Got that natural stop. You gotta be happy about that shit.
You guys have a good evening.
You
Take
too.
care.
You
I'll see you
too.
later, right?
Stop messing with that meat market lady husband.
Don't say that, blood.
Stop getting the butcher's meat. Get the butcher's meat, but not the butcher's meat.
She came out and she had a nice shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else on, blood. I was like, okay.
What?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You already got the
That's
rest
what I'm saying.
She was feeling the breeze.
Now
bro.
you know I was really freaking out there.
Yeah.
I was like, this bitch crazy. And it's just me and my son. I'm like, okay, who can take my son? So if it go down,
If I have to
just
beat
watch
this
my
bitch
baby.
ass, my baby ain't
Just
lost.
watch my baby. Hide my baby behind the counter or something. I'm like, this is crazy. Is that his baby? Bitch, is you for real?
My favorite Dolomite line.
Good. When they really though, for real, on World Star, that shit is real, blood. These motherfuckers out here crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's scary, blood. It's scary, man. Watch, look out.
There we
Who's
go.
gonna come in here check you about this woman?
Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day. stacked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades.